Hello everybody, and welcome back to RuneScape. This is episode 149 of this Let's Play series, and today we will be doing an important quest, the Fairy Tale Part 1 Growing Pains quest. Recently I've been doing shorter quests. I thought it was time that we did a longer quest that had a little more storyline and, unlockable significance. You know, not just something that gives a mild amount of experience and then that's it, forever forgotten, such as some of the other quests that we've done recently. But this is a good quest to do because it, of course, leads up to Fairy Tale Part 2, which is an extremely important quest because it unlocks the Fairy Ring transport system. Now, this quest is supposed to be long, but I think maybe it's not really that long. And yeah, they've got this stupid thing going on here. We'll just skip through it because it's going to be gone before we can earn enough to actually get anything from it. So yeah, it was like, you could earn a bonus thing that guaranteed you getting a good item. Look at that, we got a prismatic large fallen star. Which is, you know, okay, but not that amazing at the same time. We got air runes and a medium fallen star. Okay. And apparently I still have one key for some reason. And there we go, we got crafting. So that's that. Nothing special. But let's continue on up here. Basically with that Wonder Bar thing, if you did the entire weekend, you could fill it up once without having to buy anything, I think. Okay, we're having a bit of lag here. I don't know why that is. Hopefully nothing serious. Can I bank these? No, I didn't think so. Oh well. Anyway, I'm out here at the Grand Exchange because we do need to buy a couple items. First off, I do want to see how much is a Cosmic Talisman. 400 GP, yeah, I'll take one if it sells. But we're mostly here to buy a pair of these silly items because the ones in our tool belt are not enough for this quest. And nobody is selling, apparently. That's depressing. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and add this to my Wicked Hood. So there we go. That way we can actually teleport to the Cosmic Altar, which is in Xanaris, which is an important part of the Fairy Tale series. I also get a little bit of experience. I don't know how much, but we did get it. I could go to a farming store, I guess, and buy these secateurs. Probably buy them from a farmer, actually. So maybe that's what I'll do, or I could go up to Catherby. Either way, we'll figure it out. If they're not going to sell at 220 GP, I'm not going to push it. But let's go ahead and go to Draenor Village, which is where this quest starts. We have to talk to Martin. Jeez. I don't even know if there's an NPC named Marvin in RuneScape. But yes, Martin, the Master Gardener. A very common thieving target. And we gotta talk to him. Apologize for all the seeds that have been stolen by players over the years. So let's get on over here. I'm definitely glad we're finally getting this quest out of the way, because I have been wanting to make some progress on the bigger series. Martin, there we go. Okay. General chat, maybe? Do I have the level to thieve from him? Maybe. I think so. You probably did, then. No, I'm afraid you must have me confused with somebody else. I could have sworn. Oh well, never mind. I have bigger problems to worry about right now. Anything I can help with? I certainly could do with some help. So, tell me about your problems. It all seemed to start about a month ago. I grow roses, you know. You seem to be getting sidetracked already. What? Oh, sorry. As I was saying, about a month ago, I noticed that the yield on my prized rose bushes had dropped slightly. I immediately suspected crown gall, a disease that can be fatal to a Mr. Lincoln. You're not making much sense. Who's Mr. Lincoln? Sorry, Mr. Lincoln is the variety of roses that I specialize in. None of the plants showed any other symptoms of disease, though. Then I noticed a reduced yield occurring in most of my other crops, too. I spoke to other gardeners that I know, and they all had noticed similar problems. Vegetable patches are growing fewer vegetables, bushes are producing fewer berries, and everything that is planted seems to be more prone to disease. You've done some farming. Have you noticed a decrease in the amount of produce you're getting lately? Not really. I don't do actual farming, but sure, you're right. I know I am. Depressing, isn't it? So, what do you want me to do? I'd like you to find out what is causing this terrible problem and try to rectify whatever the problem is. You have any ideas where I should start? If I were you, I would start by speaking to some of the other gardeners. Okay, and that's apparently it. So, basically you have to go and find people standing next to farming patches. I think there's someone over here, right? Yes, I don't know if he counts, but, you know, he's kind of nearby, so we might as well try. I think it's any gardener that guards stuff, right? If you pay him. Yeah. He didn't actually mention it, but we're supposed to be talking to members of the Group of Advanced Gardeners, or GAG. I don't know why he didn't actually mention the name and how I apparently know it now. It feels like maybe we skipped a conversation option magically. But are you a member of the Group of Advanced Gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Ah, Martin sent you. Why didn't you say so? I personally think that our problems are down to the fact that we haven't had enough rain of late. It's plain to see, just look at the levels of the rivers. We need more rain. I don't suppose you can do anything about that. No, I'm afraid not. Well, there you go then. Until you find out how to make it rain, you're going to have a hard time solving our problems. Well, don't you just have the answer to everything, don't you? I said don't you twice. Good job, me. Okay, let's go head up to the next farm. We have to talk to 5 of these guys. So, that'll be easy. Hello, Elstan. Are you a member of the Group of Advanced Gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are failing. Insects, that's what you can tell him. Insects. Stop the insects from eating so many of our crops and we get maximum yield, I tell you. Okay, that was easy. I think next up we will head up to Catherby because there is a farming spot right near that lodestone. It's a nice quick hop up there. I do need to figure out what skill to toss these prismatics into. So that's going to be fun. Could always just do thieving, I guess, for the medium. Thieving, there we go. Figure out the large one later. Okay. Dantera? That's a weird name. I never even noticed it before. Okay, are you a member of the Group of Advanced Gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Martin has asked me to investigate why all the crops are repeating themselves. How can you ask such a thing? It's obvious. It's all you adventurers. Every time I get a crop planted, some adventurer comes along and digs it up and plants crops of their own, as if they owned my farming patch. It's really annoying. You should speak to your friends about their rude behavior. But they're not my friends. I've never even spoken to most of them. Don't give me that. You're an adventurer. They're all adventurers. I bet you have some sort of secret guild and you gather there and say things like, let's annoy the gardeners this week, don't you? No? I mean, yes, there is a heroes guild, but... Aha, so you admit it then. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, I give up. We've never actually been in the heroes guild, so we wouldn't know what they do in there. Because I don't think we've done that quest. Could be wrong. But I'm going to go ahead and head over to Canifis for our next one. I hope the guy over there counts. He should. I don't see why he wouldn't. It's just a bit far out of the way. And then we'll only need one more. Nice statue. Whoever made that is a genius. Okay. Probably a closer one to a lodestone or something that I could have done, but I did not. Every once in a while, I see these flashes of light off in the distance. I don't know what that's about. Must be some sort of glitch with the fog or something. Or it's just my eyes playing tricks on me. Either one. But here we are, next farming allotment. I should have done a farming run while doing this, honestly. We have Lyra, or Lyra, I don't know. Are you a member of the Group of Advanced Gardeners? Why, yes I am. Why do you ask? Everyone says the exact same thing. Jeez. Okay, well, obviously it's the seasons. They all seem to be out of whack these days. Summer comes earlier and earlier each year, but then it simply rushes by. If you find out what is upsetting the seasons, you'll find out what is causing the harvest to fail. I don't suppose you have any ideas about what could cause the seasons to be mixed up? No, sorry, but find that out and you'll get to the root of our problems. Ah, the root of our problems. You're a farmer. So hilarious. Okay, I think there's a farm somewhere nearby this place. I probably could have chosen a better one again, but who cares? Stupid dead potatoes. Okay. Is that a... That's a master farmer over there. He doesn't count as far as I know. We could steal some seeds from him though, but that's about it. But there is a farming allotment that is right over here. You can go ahead and visit it and see what Kragan, I hope that's how you say his name, or he'll be angry at me, says. We'll skip the generic responses, and, well, I can tell you by the look on your face that I'm not the first person you've asked. Why don't you tell me what you've heard from the other members of the group so far? Why not? They all seem to be a bunch of loonies anyway. Blah 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 blah, everything we've just read. Did you ever consider that all those theories might be correct? But they're all different, how could they all be correct? I'll let you into a little secret that'll explain it all to you in a word. Fairies. Oh no, not another crackpot theory. I'm serious. Think it through, there are fairies who control everything natural from the weather to the seasons. Surely, if all of those things have been mentioned as catalysts to our problems, it stands to reason that the fairies are actually the cause. Right, well, thanks for your input. I'll think over what you said. And I actually will not, because I already know the answer is yes. This quest is called Fairy Tale. It's pretty obviously going to involve fairies. So let's go head down to Draenor and talk to Martin and tell him what we've heard. See if he agrees with the loony Kragan, or Kragan, or Kragen, or Kragen. So many ways to say that name. I don't know if that's a real name or just maybe, I don't know. Could be a foreign language name or a made-up name. I have no clue, so I don't know how to pronounce it. I would guess Kragan, if I had to guess. Based on an English pronunciation. Martin, here you are. Okay, farming problems. Hello again, KaBob. How are you getting on with solving the gardening group's problems? To be honest, I'm worried about the sort of person you let join your organization. Why is that? I've heard theories ranging from climate change to fairies from your members. That is an interesting idea now that I think about it. That does make some sense. Yes, maybe you should talk to a fairy about it. Okay, you're the boss. Any idea which flower I should look under to find a fairy? No, sorry, but I did hear that there were some adventurers with a similar problem in the swamps near Lumbridge. Just don't mention my name if you talk to them. They're trying to keep their problem a secret. But everybody knows what they're up to. Yes, I've spoken to them before. Okay. I don't know if we actually have to speak to them or if we can just head into Xanaris ourselves, because why not? Who's this? Baby Impling, who cares? Okay. Draymond's staff. Not that I really need it, I could actually just teleport straight in there. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but I did it. Okay, teleport. I only get 2 teleports, so this is kind of a waste. I guess that thing doesn't let you do that if you don't have a Draymond staff. I don't know. Either way, we're in Xanaris now. Hopefully we didn't need to actually talk to these people, because I'm not. I think we do need to go talk to the fairy godfather, I believe. I believe he is the fairy of choice to talk to in such matters. At least right now. I do like how Xanaris looks, although the bloom is kind of going weird on these trees. I don't know. I'm still not a big fan of bloom, but I keep it enabled because some people are. It's definitely kind of extreme in Xanaris, and it's all flickery. Oh well, let's go ahead and get up here. Hopefully, maybe it'll look better once they switch to the new client that's hopefully coming out, what, like this winter, I think? maybe next year. I don't know when they're planning on releasing it. But let's hope. Okay, where is Mr. Fairy Godfather? Okay. Who are you? Where's the Fairy Queen? What's going on here? Where's the Fairy Queen's throne gone? Different language. So many questions. I think that's like... Yeah, I don't know. Which one would you have me answer first? Where's the Fairy Queen? It is a tragic tale. The queen bee, she is, how you say, sick? You mean sick? What happened? A tragedy to be struck down so young. I'm not gonna do much of this accent. How much do you know about, the fairy folk, my big friend? Not actually a whole deal, I'm afraid. Well, let me enlighten yous. Xanaris is a nexus of, the worlds. The queen bee, she is the guardian of all the folk that live in Xanaris. So, when these Tanglefoot arrive, the queen bee, he goes to the Cosmic Temple area to kill it, but something goes wrong, and the queen bee, she gets hurt, and she is now in a magic sleep. She's being cared for by Fairy Nuff, who lives just north of the bank. Thanks, I'll go see her then. Goodbye. Ciao? Maybe? Xiao? Yeah. I'm not used to reading that word, so I'm not 100% certain if that's it, but I think it is. Oh, and KaBob. Yes? I didn't tell you my name. A word of advice. You be careful not to cause trouble for the folk while you're in Xanaris. What? Okay. Yes. Whatever. Goodbye. Annoying guy. That accent's a lot harder to read than it should be, at least for me. Harder to read, like, to translate it to normal English on the fly, I guess. Okay, so we need to go find the Fairy Queen, I believe. And it was over near the bank, so let's go on over here. I hope this is what I was supposed to do, but I don't see what else I'd be supposed to do. I think there's like a little hidden area off to the side over here. Oh gosh, I've been turned into a chicken. Oh right here. Fair enough. Hello? There is the poor Fairy Queen who is getting bloomed to heck. It's definitely a magical sleep. She's glowing like crazy. Sorry, I'm very busy and can't chat. If you want to know something, go and talk to the Godfather. I did. He said I should come and talk to you. Oh. Sorry, I didn't realize. What can I help you with, then? Actually, it's more of a case of, what can I help you with? I told the Fairy Godfather that I would help you find a cure for the Queen. Oh, thank you. I really need help. I have no idea what ails the Queen. You must be a mighty healer. No, not me. A great druid, then? Afraid not. A shaman? No. A surgeon? Nope. A doctor, medic, nurse? No, no, and no. So what are you, then? I'm a mighty adventurer. A what? A mighty adventurer. Yes, I heard. It's just not what I was expecting to hear. But hang on, you might be just the sort of person I need to help me. How is that, then? I'm sure the Godfather told you that the Queen is in an enchanted sleep? Well, sort of. I couldn't really understand everything he was talking about. Shh, someone might hear you. Look, you're a visitor, so I'll tell you this much. It doesn't pay to talk about the Godfather behind his back. But back to the problem at hand, the Fairy Queen. She was brought here after her battle with the Tanglefoot in a terrible state, extremely weak and barely able to fly. Here, I've written down a list of her symptoms. When the Queen got back here, she was clearly weakening fast. It appears as if the magic force that is her life essence is slowly unraveling. I have put her in a state of tempus fugit that will slow down time for her, and thus prolong the amount of time that she remains alive. Now what I need you to do is find a mage by the name of Xandar Horfire. He has spent many years studying magical illness. Take the list to him and ask him if he knows what ails the Queen, please. That doesn't sound too difficult. Where will I find him? I believe he now resides in the Dark Wizard's Tower near Falador. Oh, and KaBob, please hurry. I fear the Queen doesn't have much time left. Okay, it seems like you maybe should have already sent somebody over there. If the queen's dying. But, whatever. We'll head on over to Falador. Oh wow, that looks exactly like a Champions Challenge scroll. Wouldn't that be nice if you got one from this quest just randomly? Oh well. Okay, we're gonna head on over to the Dark Wizard's Tower, an area of the game that really isn't used that much, despite being in the center of the map. Oh, that bell gets so annoying. I hate that bell. But okay, let's climb on over. I think we're making good time on this, I believe. What's going on up here? JMod event. Yes, there's a crystal tree, and people are actually chopping it. How nice. Okay, Dark Wizard's Tower. Kind of loses its mystery whenever it's that close to somebody else's house. Oh well, so he's probably up here, right? Yes, Xandar, Horfire. Hello, I need your help. And why should I help you, fool? You attack my brother and me, and then you demand my help? I think not. I didn't attack any of you, actually. But Fairy Nuff said you would help me. Fairy Nuff sent you? How is she? I owe her a great deal. She saved me from a mortal injury I sustained when I was investigating the nature of otherworldly beings. But how can I help? The Fairy Queen is extremely ill. She was in a battle with a Tanglefoot, and her injuries have resulted in her being in a coma. This is grave news indeed. You think the Tanglefoot is responsible? I don't see how that could be. A Tanglefoot will normally kill its victim outright, unless, I wonder. I don't suppose you could give me more details about the Fairy Queen's condition, could you? Fairy Nuff gave me a list of her symptoms. Here, have a look at it. Yes. Slow discorporation of ethereal body, eh? I think I know what the problem might be. You do? That's great. What is it? From what I know about fairies, their basic life force is pure magic. Much as we humans would refer to our souls as our life essence, so too does a fairy have a life essence of pure magic. You could actually refer to fairies as magic embodied and not be wrong. Yes, but about the Fairy Queen? Patience, I'm getting to that. It appears the Fairy Queen has lost a large part, indeed the majority, of her life essence. Either it was drained from her by the Tanglefoot, or she did it voluntarily. Although why she would do that is beyond me. So I guess I need to go and kill this Tanglefoot and get back her magic essence if I am to help her? Yes, but if I were you, I would seek out a necromancer by the name of Malignus Mortifier. I believe that he once fought a Tanglefoot many years ago. You should probably ask him for advice on how to combat it. Malignus Mortifier, any idea where I can find him? He's rumored to have been seen near Port Sarim with his followers recently. Rumor has it that he's working on a spell that has something to do with fungus. Okay, thank you very much. Don't mention it. Give my regards to Nuff when you see her next. Ooh, and I forgot to go buy a pair of secateurs, or however you pronounce those things. So we do need to stop by a farmer and hopefully buy some real quick. Because I think we're getting close to the part of the quest where you actually need it. And I might as well do it now, so we'll head on over to the Spirit Tree Patch right over in Port Sarim. Also, you know what? I probably haven't done Meg in a while, so we will also check in on the port and hopefully get some free experience and maybe a level while we're in the area. But first things first, we need to actually buy some of these things here. Not the Tool Leprechaun. Well, maybe he has the item I need. If I can click on him. No, he does not. Okay, guy, can you sell me something? That depends. What do you need? See more items. They don't sell it. Okay, whatever. I don't think we need it quite yet, so I'll wait a bit. Let's go stop by the port, though, while we're here. Just because I'm in the middle of a quest doesn't mean I'm going to forego free experience. Yep, there's Meg.
That did not go as well as I
shut up,
expected.
Meg.
I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Ooh, fishing. I will take it. 3k fishing experience. No level, sadly, but progress. Let's help her out real quick.
Hi, it's so... Okay, So I've decided I need to pitch. I've decided to test my swordsmanship. Of course, I would.
I honestly don't know, but I would guess bring food to heal.
Yep. I've discovered.
Sure, bring a group. I really
Gotcha.
don't care.
Thanks. I've heard rumors of a.
Find out why the ghosts are haunting.
Thanks. You've been so helpful. I'll let you know.
Sometimes I care about getting the right answers. Other times I can't be bothered. This was one of those times. But I'm pretty sure that last answer was the best choice. I just don't know about the other two. They definitely weren't bad choices. Didn't tell her to, I don't know, let herself be eaten by zombies or something stupid. Let's go find Malignus Mortifier. He's that guy who's near all the elemental wizards and spawns fungus randomly, so... There he is. Okay, I need help with fighting a Tanglefoot. Can you help me? Almost certainly. I am a great practitioner of the magic arts, after all. Great, thanks. I was told by Xander Horfire that you fought one once. That is true, and an epic battle it was too. That's great. I presume you won as you are here to tell me about it. Could you tell me how to defeat one, please? Of course I won. As I've already stated, I am a master of the magic arts. Why do you want to know how to kill a Tanglefoot? There's a Tanglefoot in the lost city of Xanaris, and I have been asked to kill it. I see. Well, I could tell you how to defeat your Tanglefoot. However, I would need you to perform a little undertaking for me first. What exactly do you have in mind? To the northeast of here is a haunted manor. Bring me a skull from a grave you find there, and you shall have your answer. I'll go get it. I'll go and get it then. I don't know how we're gonna dig this up. If we need to have a spade or something in our inventory, or if we can use the one we have in the tool belt. Hopefully we don't need the spade, because I'm just gonna go up there and look and hopefully get it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So there's a grave behind the Draenor Manor, and that is where we will go. Hello, Veronica. You're always just standing out here. Not at all a terrible place to be standing. Okay, there was one of those flashes again. I really don't know what the deal is. There was another one. I'm not imagining it. They're definitely happening. Okay, where is this grave around here? There it is. Crap. Ah, good, there is a dig option. I was gonna be annoyed if I had to go grab a spade. Yes, I'm about to do this. The things I do to save a queen's life. Jeez. Okay, and while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, head on up to Catherby and see if the farming store there sells what we need. If not, I'm gonna have to go to the Grand Exchange and probably shell out 300 GP for one, which is a ridiculous price, and a waste of time. But the quest must go on, and we don't really have much of a choice. We need this item before the quest is complete. Okay, Vanessa. Do you have what we seek? You do. You have quite a few. I'm gonna buy all of them. And then sell them on the Grand Exchange. Help people out a bit, because apparently there is not a supply readily available. But, right, we're heading back to Port Sarim to find Malignus Mortifier once again, because we have his Draenor skull. Yep, it is a grave matter. There we go. Watch, I'll probably sell these and they'll sell for like 2 GP, and I'll have lost money somehow. Every once in a while I just do this. If I see an item is hard to get on the Grand Exchange, I'll just buy a handful of them when I have to go do it myself. Other times I just end up spending the ridiculous premium to get one. Okay, Malignus, you should be right up here. There he is. Okay. I was asking you about fighting a Tanglefoot? So, have you brought me the skull? Yes, I have it right here. Right then, to business. A Tanglefoot can be harmed by neither might nor magic. The only weapon that can damage them is a pair of enchanted secateurs. Where can I get a pair of these enchanted secateurs? You will have to make them. Listen carefully and I'll tell you how. Obviously, you will need a pair of secateurs. You will also need Gather a mosquito proboscis, some jangerberries, and a potato cactus. Dang it. Those are some crappy items. Take them to the nature spirit and ask him to perform the ceremony of Phasma Phasmatis Natura. Phasma Phasmatis Natura, got it. Is that all? Yes, that's it. You'll be able to use those secutaries to kill the monster. Great, thanks very much. So yeah, that's a randomly chosen set of items. And I think we got a pretty crappy set because, you know, I'm pretty sure potato cacti are fairly expensive. And I forget what the first item was, but I think it's also... Oh, mosquito proboscis, that's used to summon... well, to create summoning pouches for mosquitoes. I think those are also going to be, you know, a K or two, probably. I could be wrong, but the point is, we could have gotten better stuff. I mean, there's like limes and grapes and seaweed and, you know, there's a lot of nice, easy items, and we did not get lucky. Jangerberries, though, those should be easy. Unless nobody's selling any, which could happen, because they're hardly worth farming, as far as I know, unless you're using them to protect whatever crop they protect. But whatever the case, let's actually get rid of these. Hopefully they will sell. Okay, well, they kinda. Can't talk. Oh, okay, buying a proboscis. Please actually sell. Oh man, that's even worse than I thought. Yeah. That sucks. We got really unlucky with this. What else was it? It was that and potato cactus and whatever else. Hopefully, yeah, okay, these are at least somewhat more reasonable. Please sell. No. Okay, well, what's the final item? Also, is there one of these going on right now? No. In 45 minutes, I think we're going to be done with the quest by then, I would hope. Right. We need, I don't know what other item was said, so we need to go in here and check. Oh, it was already selected. Right, jangerberries. I knew that and then forgot. Right, none of these other joke offers I put up have gone through, so we can go ahead and toss one and get a jangerberry option going. Oh, they're worth more than I thought. There we go. Still only sold one of those. I don't know why I clicked on that. Okay, so we're going to have to bring out the big guns here. That was potato cactus. I keep forgetting these items. Potato cactus. I'm going to do plus 10% on the price. It's sold. I really don't want to spend more than 5% extra on a proboscis. I'd gladly go get one if we could, but I don't think we have access to any mosquitoes. I'll do plus 10%. Still not selling? Oh, we at least got a good price on that. Okay, come on. Also, a problem is that we risk having this stuff eaten by those stupid ghasts. I'm gonna have to spend so much money on this dang proboscis. This quest better be worth the cost. Really? Really? Well, this sucks. Oh, right, you get them from the Taibo when I cleanup thing. You gotta make mosquitoes spawn. That's one way to get them, but not the only way. How much money am I gonna have to spend to get one of these? I'm not spending 100k on them, that's for sure. I'm gonna offer that much money. There we go. Somebody just got really lucky with money. Now, do I have a druid pouch that's charged at all? I do have a druid pouch. Does it have any charge? No, not fill. Examine. It's empty. Dang it. It was a scythe, right? Or something. It was a silver something. Ah, a silver sickle. That's right, sickle. That's what we need. I have 1,009 cheese, apparently. Good job, me. I'll also just fill my inventory with lobsters, so that perhaps it'll rot one of them instead. But let's go ahead and head on up to Canifis. I mean, out of all the items to lose, Jangerberries is obviously the one to lose because it was 200 GP, not 12k. But I would rather not have to make a second trip, so let's hope that everything goes okay. We just need to go ahead and get on over here. We will try to quickly fill up this pouch so that we can have a bit of protection from the ghast's rotting effect. Hopefully before one gets to me, but we've got this backup here that will hopefully absorb any damage dealt to my inventory by these ghasts. Okay, gate, let me through. Yes, proceed regardless. Like, that's a danger, really. Okay, let's go right here and bloom it up. Crap, we're under attack, and it only did one. Right, I don't know if this is worth it, because it looks like we're gonna get hit multiple times. Come on, do that one. There you go. Just grab. Yeah, you already got one item. Run, run, run. Let's just get out of here, I think. Fill the pouch, though. So there, we have 3 protections, and we already lost one item just getting that, so... It's not much of a thing that makes any sense. But now we have that for if we ever need it again, basically. If we don't drain through it, because it looks like they're not even able to get to you if you're running, so... I'm not sure why I even bothered doing that. It did drain my prayer. Oh, there goes 2 charms. Charges. Can't talk. They're not charms at all. Okay, we sold 1 more pair. We're making someone's day because it's actually selling, unlike for me, where it didn't. Okay, in we go. Hello, nature spirit. Welcome back, my friend. I sense that you require my help, and so I have once more returned. Thank you. I need help. I need your help in enchanting a pair of secateurs. Secateurs? That's a strange thing to enchant. Can't talk. Been talking for 30 minutes. Would you care to inform me why you need them? Sure, a Tanglefoot has invaded the fairy kingdom of Xanaris, and the only way I can fight it is with a pair of enchanted secateurs, apparently. Ah, a Tanglefoot, your information is correct. Secateurs that have been blessed by a nature spirit are the only weapons that can harm such a terrible creature. I shall be glad to help you. Do you have all the required items for the ceremony? Yes, I have everything right here. Then let us begin. Woo, ooh, shiny. It is done! Farewell, KaBob, and good luck with your coming battle. Okay, let's go ahead and restore the prayer that I lost. Hooray! Let's drop this stupid rotten food as well. Okay, so we now have these, which recently they made it where you can add it to your tool belt, but I think it would be foolish to add it right now. I don't know if being on the tool belt would allow me to actually do this quest. But I'm going to assume we're ready to fight. Let me just look it up real quick before I waste my other teleport. Yeah, so we're ready. Let's go ahead and activate and teleport and Cosmic Rune. It took me a while to figure out which option I was meant to click. That's actually a good prayer spot to do because of that. Man, look at the bloom on this thing. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, we're supposed to go in here. We got this gatekeeper here who's like, I've received orders to let you through if you want. Good luck. Okay, and wow, this place looks graphically outdated compared to the other area. It looks a lot better with the lighting down, though. Yeah, we got all these baby Tanglefoots lying around. You can kill them, but I think they only drop leaves, so there's not really much of a point in killing them. But you definitely could if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and wield these items. Now, maybe this wasn't the best item for me to wear, but whatever. Here's the Tanglefoot. Let's kill it. I don't think it'll be that hard to kill, but we should at least go ahead and switch to the right set of abilities, because combat is much slower whenever you're not using your abilities, unless you're on, whatchamacallit, momentum. Whereas I'm on the one where you still use abilities, which I can't remember the name of. What is this? What is that? Tell me what that is. Why won't you tell me what that is? Fine, I'll use it. Apparently I won't use it. What is going on here? That one will tell me, that one will not. That is weird. I don't know what that's about. But we won. Such a amazing and awesome thing that boss fight was. But yeah, we got these Queen Secateurs. They're really doing a lot with this item in this quest. Apparently, you can get more of these by dropping it if you were able to drop it. Apparently, you can't. Maybe in old school you can, if this quest even exists. I can't remember. Anyway, that's it. We killed the dangerous Tanglefoot. Still has a whole bunch of babies up there, but we don't care about that. We only care about helping the queen out, not the dangerous infestation of magical murder creatures that they have growing right outside their town. And yeah, we can go ahead and add these to the tool belt, I guess. There we go. Those will give me, I think it's a 10% boost whenever you harvest things such as allotments. So like potatoes, for example, or onions or tomatoes, stuff in that area, and also herbs. So a very good item to have. And I was always too lazy to use it before they added it to the tool belt recently. So I'm very glad they did that before we got it on this account. And it's also one less item to have lying around, so that's very good. Very useful. But hey, fair enough. I did it! I've got the Fairy Queen's enchanted secateurs. That's fantastic. You'd better take them to the Fairy Godfather, though. He'd be cross if he knew you brought them to me first. But come back to me once the Queen has had a chance to recover. I'm sure she'll want to thank you. Personally. Okay. I guess I was supposed to go to the Godfather. Or maybe I had to talk to her first. Either way. Let's go talk to him. Everything has to go through him, apparently. He is in charge. Really not that long of a quest. You know, when someone says a quest is long, I expect at least an hour. And we did it in really under 40 minutes, including the time I wasted. So not bad. Of course, we're not quite done yet, so who knows? It could take 20 minutes to do this last bit. Yeah, I really don't know if that's Chow or what. But KaBob, I am glad to see you back. I was worried that the Tanglefoot would kill you too. You needn't have worried, I managed to kill it. I don't even know. Benfado, my friend, the folk, they owe you a great deal. So did you get back the Queen Bee's magic power? I retrieved this pair of enchanted secateurs. I think they must contain the Queen's missing magic. Grazzy Infinite. I'm sure that must mean like infinite congratulations or thanks or something. I will give them to the healing fairy. The Queen Bee, she will soon be strong again. Quest complete. Minor experience. 2 quest points. But most importantly, we are well on the way to doing Fairy Tale Part 2. We're also getting very close to 100 quest points. And look at that, we got an attack level and a farming level. Very nice. I won't say no to that. That gets us even closer to level 50 attack, which I'm sure is useful for something. But also, most importantly, farming. We are now 1 level away from the requirement for Fairy Tale Part 2. Very convenient. We can also grow jangerberry bushes now. They're higher level than I thought, honestly. Okay, so that is that. We have this road tramp lamp because we did a quest. We also have this Wonder Bar charge booster, which is basically useless. We're gonna go ahead and toss this experience into herb lore, I think. Because we do still need, I believe, just 1 level for Fairy Tale Part 2. So maybe, if we're lucky, and I think we will be, we might end up doing Fairy Tale Part 2 in the next week's quest weekend. Depending on what other requirements there are. Go ahead and do that, which guarantees us a decent reward. We'll go ahead and activate it because I'm pretty sure this is the last episode where this is going to be active. We got Dragon Bones. You know, it's worth a fair bit of money. And Thieving. That's actually pretty good. I don't mind if I do. Actually. So yeah, that is a quest complete. And let's just real quickly check on the next one. This is the one I'm actually interested in doing. Fairy Tale Part 1 is just a means to an end, basically. The third one is also nice, but it's the second one that is truly important. We have to be able to defeat a level 106 enemy. I honestly can't even remember what that enemy is. I don't remember there being any epic boss fight in Part 2. It was Part 3 that had a pretty big boss fight, so I don't think we need to worry about that, but that is a fairly high level. I mean, what level am I? 75, so it might be beyond what I can do, but I think if we're prepared, we should be able to handle whatever that is. And yeah, we need 1 level here, which is nothing. We'll get that. And that is a bit of something, but we can toss our lamps into that for the next 2 episodes. Depending on if I do the chits or not, we might be able to get both of these just from lamps. So that'll be fine. But until then, this has been KaBob799. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to see more. Like this video if you liked it. Comment your anything to say. And I will see you in the next episode.